Hello there, it's me, Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 54 of Crusader Kings 2. As always, before we start, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation. Thank you very much. And we shall be carrying on our attempt at a conquest so that we can actually form the empire. We are getting close. I mean, we do have quite a fair few of the provinces. If we go and have a look at the de jure empire, there's just these few here really that we don't have. We don't need to get all of them to form the empire. We only need a certain percentage. We want de jure, we want the empire. So we need to have 80%. We currently control 75%. So it's not going to be too bad. I mean, we could just go ahead and take a decision to just straight up create a new empire, but that costs 1,000 gold. Prestige also has to be equal to or greater than 8,000, which it is not. So we're obviously going for the one that we've already got. We've got a plot, fair few people in prison, people of our dynasty. Anybody worth any decent amount of money to warrant me letting them out? Not that we're short of money right now anyway. You are my vassal. I don't think we're going to be letting you out because you are indeed problematic. I believe you're the guy that used to own some of this. Anyway, we'll just carry on. It's been one of those long weekends where I've kind of forgotten exactly what I was planning, so we are sort of playing from scratch again. Special character actions possible. We don't want to go into hiding. So we don't have a particularly brilliant leader here. Now then, our choices are really either go to war with this guy or go to... I mean, we are going to have to go to war with this guy at some point. But this is the guy that we mainly want to sort of try and take on. We probably still have a truce with him. He has lost an eye there. Yeah, we do have a truce, and that's for quite a few years, actually. So unless our ruler dies or one of our vassals can try and push a claim, there isn't an awful lot we can do. We could try and go ahead and fight against this guy, but I think we've still got a truce with him. You are there. No, we could declare war. Doesn't look like anything would stop us doing that. Now, you have 4,000 men. And no alliances. Is that truly all you have? Are you the guy that really owns this? Let me just work my way up the chain here. So we've got you, and you. Yeah, 4,000 men. We don't have a non-aggression pact or anything with you. Interesting. Who did I have a non-aggression pact and a truce with then? It must have been the former ruler of this country. Either way, you can go and get in the oubliette. We don't need you around. So you are actually at war for this province. I'm happy to just let you carry on with that because you are my vassal. And if you manage to take that, this is a random kinswoman. She's old. Just throw everyone in the oubliette. The oubliette's getting pretty overcrowded. So yeah, as I was saying, that is a part of a de jure duchy. So it is the last province that you will require. And if you get that duchy, then we'll be one province closer. Doggy's growing quickly. That gives us some more prestige. Just let him rot. So I am trying to sort out the realm by making sure that we don't have one vassal that just owns like 90% of the land. It is still a little bit messed up compared to how I would like it, but overall it's not going too bad. Let's adopt the Marshal's ideas. Let's just break things down a little bit. So I control all of this area here. Do we want to make a move on whoever this is? A random courtier? Don't think we do. We'll keep the karma. So yeah, this one's broken up a little bit. That's unfortunate because I think that is all part of the de jure duchy. This province here should belong to this guy. But most of the other duchies are sort of divided up as they should be. Which is not too bad. This is the only one that's in a bit of a mess right now. But overall, I'm fine with that. I do want to save the money, because we will want to be able to form it when we can. We've got an important decision we can take here. Hire a position. Let's go and do that. Yeah, I really just don't want to release any of these prisoners because they're most likely just to be dangerous. See, you're the one that likes to keep plotting against me. Who am I? I'm Gamer Cowboy. Your opinion... Oh, that's if you're liege. Because I've buried you beneath somebody else now. If I was to ransom you, how much would we get for you? 70 gold. Sure. 70 gold in my pocket is better than 70 gold in his. What have we got here? You are told there... Oh, this is a doctor. 18 learning, renowned physician, erudite, gregarious, diligent and kind. He's expensive, but he certainly seems like he's worth having on board. So let's go ahead and get that guy there. So that did spend some of our money. Now, where do we get our second most tax income? It's here. So can we get anything here to get us some more taxes? Well, no, we are almost fully built up here. Let's go ahead and get the barracks, actually. I think the capital's about as upgraded as it can be. Oh, no, we've got a few extra things now. We can get castle walls. That'll give us more levy size and tax income. Mind you, so the keep will also give us 20% levy size and garrison size. Let's go for the castle walls first. It's a relatively cheap upgrade. It won't break the bank. And that'll allow us to get some more tax income from that. And then we've also got to do this one as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff that we still need to upgrade here. But we can get it all done. I'm quite confident. Let's go and let's do the same thing here and get the castle walls again. Okay, so my spy master believes he can obligate a vassal who is this guy. So you're the actual duke. And you're conspiring against me. We can obligate him or threaten him. He's just and zealous. Well, if he's just, then we should be able to obligate him. He's also craven, so either way would have probably worked. Let's go ahead, and this is our daughter who needs a learning focus. Let's do that. Right, what's just come up here? You want a message about marrying my daughter to the heir to your realm. Now, who are you exactly? You're Byzantine Empire? No, that can't be right. Where are you exactly? You're independent. You're not the Basilius, though. That's the Basilius. Okay, that's a little bit confusing. I'm not too sure where that guy is. Oh, because he's leading troops, probably. Yeah, he's leading troops down there. That's fine. We can accept the marriage, I think. I think we'll be fine. That's quite a long way away, actually. It's quite surprising. Let's find our way back down to India, because this is what we care about. Now then, did you actually manage to take that province? You did not. Not seeing where your troops are now, either. Looks like you might have lost them. Well, I could go and attempt to push that for them. How many troops do we have? A lot more than he does. Right, let's go ahead and have a look at this then. Let's go and work our way all the way up to you. You're a new guy, actually. He's also possessed. Doesn't have any pacts. So if we were to declare war on you, and we should have a de jure claim, which is that. Let's just go ahead and send that. So we'll do the de jure claim. We'll also get our diplomat to... Where are you currently? You're doing something. You're fabricating over here. We don't really need that. But of course we are going to have a truce over here for a while, so... Any more de jure duchies that we control part of? No. We'll leave him where he is for now to see if he gets a claim. But we've got this war started. So let's go ahead and we'll do what we usually do and prefer to raise up the levy vassals. Levy vassals will mean that we're not losing our own troops. Let's deselect the retinue, move everything else up, because again, the retinue is useful, but if the retinue takes damage, then we have to pay to reinforce it. We'll obviously use it for backup if we need to. So you've got quite a large army just there. After 100 years, Talakad Ganga Kingdom is no longer considered a de jure part of another kingdom. So it's just kingdoms basically changing what they're part of. Who is this? So this is our vassal, has provided me with proof that a mayor has been viciously slandering me. Let's just keep the information to ourselves. Let's get these guys all together. This is just a peasant revolt, so they shouldn't directly attempt to attack me. They don't care about me. So let's get everybody up here. Yeah, this isn't my problem, so we don't need to deal with this. Let's get everybody up in this one. We've actually got that. 463 gold is quite a bit, but let's go ahead and use it anyway. Right, you guys all group together. We'll sort the commanders out in a moment. We need to... Let's go and move you now and attempt to get another claim on this guy, just for later on, because we'll probably need one. In fact, I shouldn't have moved you now. We could do with a claim on this guy. That's fine. It won't be too much of a problem. So let's go ahead and get our best guys on this one. Apart from myself, of course, because why would I want to do that? And let's go ahead and start sieging stuff. So he should be okay here. I don't know where his army is. His entire army is smaller than this. No, we don't want to burn the prisoners. So yeah, his entire army is smaller than all of mine, and I've still got these 2,000 retinue down here, plus all of my own troops, which I haven't raised, which is another 9,000. Call the court physician. Can we actually get any more retinues is a good question. Retinues. Oh yeah, there's some here. Do we just not have the money? No, we don't have the retinue capacity. That's fine. People in prison forming alliances, which is something that we don't like. Let us go and plot against people. Let's go ahead and find you. So how much plot power... Let's auto-invite. How much plot power can we get against you? Looks like there's a fair bit to be had there. Let's just unpause. Probably will need to bribe a few people. I did see one in there that was a 10%. How much would it cost to bribe you? 56 gold is a little bit more than I'd wanted to pay. There was a 7% in there as well. What about you if we were to send you a gift? Wow, these guys want a lot of money, don't they? What about you? You're cheaper, weirdly. Right, that's as much as we're willing to pay here. We should have enough to get rid of this guy at some point. Peasant revolt. We'll leave that. It will tick over. Where did these peasants rise up? Are they even in my provinces? Oh no, I think that was just an event from my steward getting attacked by the peasants, most likely. Don't have to worry too much about that. Let's make sure we recover some money. I'll keep looking at this. If we can get it up to 100%, we probably should. That's not too expensive. You're only worth 3%, so that's probably not worthwhile. I think we've got enough. Anyway, let's go and concentrate on the war now. Let's group these guys back together. And we could just go and march on his capital. We probably should. Let's just go ahead and take some of the top level holdings. Take some of the ducal capitals. And it's much more likely to get some war score. I'm not sure where his army is. I haven't seen them for a while. In fact, it looks like he's actually broken up. Yeah, because this is a separate country now. This country used to be part of this country. So this country is actually broken up. That's why the war ended, and that's why it's a different leader. So who owns this country? You own all of this, apparently. Crusade for Sicily. So you own all of that. You're the guy up here. There's your capital. You've got 675 troops. Yeah, we're not worried about you, are we? We're at 41% here already. I'm actually quite glad this has happened. This guy's country's gotten broken into pieces, so this will make it a lot easier for us to carve it up into pieces. Nice when your neighbours aren't too strong. This is our cousin here. Let's just go for etiquette with you. So what are we up to? 54%. Hopefully we can finish this war before the end of the episode. It shouldn't take too long, actually. Still got some minor titles we can grant. I hardly ever hand these out. There really isn't a lot of point in doing it anymore. I mean, there used to be, because they used to give you a fair amount of good... they used to give you a fair amount of good relationships with characters. These days, it's not really that much of a thing. It doesn't really make a lot of difference. People making their claims. This is our daughter. She can learn on her own. Again, normally when it's your own children, I'd say deal with it manually. But if it's a daughter, you're just going to marry her off into somebody else's family. So there isn't really an awful lot of point in damaging your own stats over a daughter. That's given us 99%. I wonder if we can just go and grab an adjacent holding if we don't need to go and get anything top level. We should be able to get 1% just from occupying another castle somewhere. What have we got here? The Hindus' churchmen are not always easy to deal with. I need to make sure I have their blessing, and I have both my wife, and this is our, what do they call, what's the name? The, words. Basically, that's our priest. Giving me advice. So this could make us content, which would reduce our intrigue. Well, we don't have a liege, so that's the 20% chance that we can gain 1 learning. Let's roll the dice. So we gained content, so we lost 1 intrigue, which doesn't bother me all that much. We also lost our chancellor. You want to be on the council, but you are incapable. You're also what's wrong with you? You've got consumption. You're not particularly good, Chancellor. You are slothful, but, well, we don't really have the Council anymore, so we can just go ahead and put you in charge. So let's put you in charge. You are going to go and you can actually fabricate a claim on this guy. We are still at 99%. We are sieging down the fort. So 9.5% every 12 days. So 1 more tick and that'll be down. There we go, we've got 100%. So we go over here. We offer peace and force our demands. And we've got ourselves another province. Excellent, let's get ourselves down here. Right, what have we got going on here? 1 title can be usurped. We can actually usurp this entire kingdom. Which we probably should, because then we'll have de jure claims on everything that remains in it. It'll cost us some gold, but sure, let's go ahead and usurp that. So this is now our kingdom. It should have the same laws as the same inheritance laws as everywhere else. No, it doesn't. Primogeniture, primogeniture, primogeniture. It's gavelkind. We'd need to change that one to primogeniture. That's what all the others are, aren't they? Let's just unpause that a second. Yeah, all of the others are primogeniture. So let's go ahead and change that one. And then we'll have the same line of succession. So it shouldn't get split. Now this has actually helped here because it split these things up a little bit. I'm guessing we don't have any claims on any of this stuff. Can't declare war at the moment while we've got an army raised. So let's wait for that to go away. This is our cousin. Get some struggle going on there. See a few borders moving around, but that's fine. Right, let's go ahead and stand you guys down. Okay, so first of all, can we actually form the... No, we're at 77% now, so we need 1, maybe 2 more provinces to do this. You are now independent, I assume. You have lots of defensive pacts. We can declare a war on you. We have, well, that's a green flag, so that's got to be a de jure claim anyway. I mean, we could force your vassalization. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the forced vassalization. So we do that. And do you know what? We can probably just march in with the retinue. Because he's a very, very small nation. Did I actually manage to miss a guy off? Yeah, he's got nothing there. So we'll just go and march in. We should be able to force vassalize that guy easily enough. Is this actually part of a duchy? It's actually part of this duchy here. That's fine. Who currently owns that? There's a random person here. So this is a duchy that should be part of our kingdom. That's fine. Let's just go and keep chasing that army down. See if we can't get rid of it, or at least make it too small that it can't really bother us. So we'll chase it down once more. Right, he's got 300 men. I think we're going to be fine there. People are threatening to kill my wife. We can send her into hiding. I don't think we need to do that. I know I said I wanted the war to finish before I ended the video, which it has, and then I've gone and started another war, but that is fine. I just really wanted to sort of pick on this guy while he was independent. We don't want non-aggression pacts with people. Are you independent? Yes. So we can probably go and declare a war on this guy as well. Crusade of Sicily fails. Betrothed can marry. This is someone marrying our daughter. Let's go ahead and say yes. 3,500 prestige now. We're doing pretty well. So that should all end up getting taken care of there. You're having some crazy issues. You're actually declaring war for that. So this was that actual claim that we got with our Chancellor. And our vassals actually declared a war for it. So we don't even have to worry about doing that ourselves. You're marrying somebody off to my cousin. That is fine. So yes, let's at least try and get this done first. Definitely got control of more kingdoms. It would be really good for us when we can become emperor, because we can give some of the kingdoms away. And then we won't have to do quite so much micromanagement. We'll just be dealing with kings. We won't be dealing with dukes anymore. Well, we'll still have some, because we'll probably retain our own kingdom. That's got us up to 100% already. So let's go and offer peace. We're forcing vassalization here. So that's actually gained us 2 provinces now. Now then, that does make us threatening. That is fine. We don't need to stand this down, because this is actually the retinue. Now, could I go and declare war on you? I can, but we have a truce, so let's not do that. Let's send you guys over here. The question is now, do we have enough to create this? We do, because we have 80%. It'll cost us 474 gold and 400 karma. But there we go. We are now the Emperor. So we hold the Emperor title. We hold 4 kingdom titles. We can also go and create another kingdom, which is the one down here. And we can give those kingdoms out to other people. I will want to keep one kingdom. I will want to keep whichever kingdom this one is down here. We will have to keep our eye on people, because some of us will stop liking us. Because they desire kingdoms. So we will have to give some kingdoms out, but we'll give the kingdoms out to the people that like us. And then we'll have de jure claims on all of this stuff over here. We can probably even go to some of these people and just straight up ask them to be our vassal. But they're not at peace. What about you guys? I think we need the bigger ones. But yeah, we should be able to go ahead and start grabbing some more stuff now. Offer vassalization. This guy will say no, because he doesn't like us very much. We could sort that out later on. But that's excellent. We have got ourselves the Emperor's title. The law for the realm is primogeniture. So that overrules everything else, as opposed to, so don't worry too much about the individual kingdoms now. But yeah, certainly there's one kingdom that I want to keep. Where's the de jure kingdoms? Which is this one down here, a cam. Is that this one? Talakam? It's a little bit hard to read because they're all kind of overlapping each other. I think this one's Talakam. fact, yeah, Kingdom of Talakam. So we want to keep the Kingdom of Tamil. Ugh. What is it? Let's look on the list on the side. Be easy to see. Tamilakam, yeah. So we want to keep the Kingdom of Tamilakam, and we can give the other kingdoms away. We can also create this kingdom down here. So we actually control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kingdoms. We control 5 kingdoms, but we haven't created one. So we could make Lanka into a kingdom, and we'd have 5 kingdoms then. This also isn't a kingdom either. But yeah, we've certainly got some kingdoms we could create and give away. That is something that we will do on another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring the entire series. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.